Here's your daily Spurs news, opinions and headlines with me, Harry Scarfe, football content creator, YouTuber, and football writer, back with another short. If you're new, please do like and subscribe. Thank you, Chris. This opportunity. Thomas Frank was asked on his Tottenham Hotspur squad and how close it is to being to what he wants. Frank said, I think that's difficult. I think that there's no doubt that I want. How can, you say this is a big enough, small enough squad? You know what I mean? It needs to be big enough and robust enough to compete in all four tournaments because that's extremely important, but I can't have too many players. It's just so difficult to keep everyone happy. It's almost impossible. And then we also want to see if we can add enough quality. But again, we don't want to sign players we don't think can really improve the squad. And I would rather wait to have the right talented players. I'm not here for the short-term fix. I want to build something that can last. So I think we need to think longer term. Of course, we need to compete now. That's my thought process. Alejo Feliz played the first 88 minutes for Rosario Central away at Atletico Tucumán. The game finished 0-0. He created one chance, had two shots, which were both off targets, and a 55% passing accuracy. 21 touches in the game, 4 touches in the opposition box, 2 passes into the final third, and was dispossessed himself 3 times. Ground duels won only 25% and only 50% of aerial duels won. Alfie Dorrington, on the other hand, played the full 90 minutes for Aberdeen on Sunday in a 2-0 home defeat against Celtic. 53 touches in the game, 2 passes into the final third, 80% passing accuracy, 1 block, 1 tackle, and floor clearances. Super Cup final news, and that is PSG midfielder Neves will miss the game against Tottenham Hotspur on Wednesday, Super Cup final, due to suspension. Those are your headlines. Let's get into them. So Frank speaking again, just in terms of he'd rather wait for the youth signings, it's about getting the right players, and he's right. If you have too big of a squad, because a lot of people are lazy and go, you can't have too much depth, you can't have too many options, but you can because they just fall out and they just get annoyed. Like, that's the thing, we're good at centre backs. If we sign 1, 2 more centre backs that expect to play every week, like Romero, like Van der Ven, like Dragusin, then you've got a problem in terms of trying to keep them happy as much as we want depth. Rosario Central and Alejo Feliz really struggling there. He just played 88 minutes, early days, so I don't want to judge, but the stats are not good when you like 25% and 50% like success rate in certain areas of the pitch. Dorrington a little bit better. While Neves missing the game for PSG is huge for Tottenham. I think that's really big because he's a top player in midfield, so that's a big blow though for PSG. I don't think Tottenham even have a chance of winning the final, but it's a chance of silverware. You've got to give it a go. It's your daily Spurs news, opinions and headlines. And me, Harry Scarfe, football content creator, YouTuber, and football writer. Thank you very much for watching. Please follow me at Harry Scarfe32 across all socials if you can as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Harry Scarfe. It means a lot. It contains my own Tottenham podcast within called the Scarfe Spurs podcast, also available multi-platform. And thank you, Chris Callan, for this opportunity. Like and subscribe to the channel. And for now, a massive come on, you Spurs.